What's good, YouTube? This is AR Pokemon 03 here, back with another episode of our Pokemon Sweet Nuzlocke. In between episodes, I did go ahead and grind everybody up to level 45 after the disaster that happened in the last episode. And that way we can finish going through Sweet Science today, or Silph-Co as it's normally called. So let's do a quick team recap, seeing as a lot of Mons have new moves, and also just new Mons as well. So we've got Haribo at level 45, lemon flavored Gumma Ring with the Sweetie Pie ability, and he's got Life Peeler, Gust, Pie Beam, and Hunger Dust. I don't think there were many changes there. But here's also a new member of the team, Welch, our lime flavored Gum Tick with a pickup ability. And Welch has got Razor Lime, Icicle Falls, Aurora Beam, and Spikes. And then next we've got Tootsie, our grape flavored Lollywhack holding the Lollipop with the Rock Head ability. And he's holding Papa Rain, Brick Break, Headbutt, and False Swipe. I don't think there were any cheats there either. And then Petey, another new member of the squad, the blue flavored Gold Pie with the Damp ability, and he's got Water Gun, Disable, Pie Beam, and Tail Wag. Then, last but not least, we've got Zola, our cherry chocolate flavored Fudgesaur, our starter, with the Clear Body ability, and he's got Liquor Whip, Mud Pie, Cherry Seed, and Growth. Oh, actually, never mind. Last but not least is Fanta, our orange vanilla flavored Bertzel, with the Split ability, and he's got Bite, Flamethrower, Hunger Punch, and Orange Wave. Alrighty. So let's see. So I did go ahead and bring us back to the 6th floor because I believe that's where we were at before the disaster in the last episode. So let's see what is going on over here. I'm going ahead and talking to everyone because I don't know who's going to give me a TM or who's going to give me an item or a Mon. Who knows? Really? I already battled you? Okay. Alright, yep, definitely did not finish this floor. Let's see, what's over here? HP up. Not bad, not bad. There we go, another battle. Alrighty. So, the day of recording this, the finale of Loki just went live. The finale of Loki just went up, and oh my goodness. That was such a great show. Season 1 was amazing, and I'm so glad that they decided to have a Season 2 for the show. Also, that way we get to see more of Loki. I mean, come on now. Who does not want to see more of Tom Hiddleston? Like, it was such a good movie. TV show. I love the, just the back and forth between between Loki and Sylvie that we see throughout the series. It was such an interesting ending. And I feel like this really opens up to what's going to end up being. And, like, this really is the start of what's going to be, you know, phase 4 of the Marvel Universe, and this is going to be, and what we just saw is going to show us what the big bad is going to be, and it's going to be in regards to this multiversal war that was just started. And I'm sure that, that when we go to Doctor Strange and the multiversal, whatever his movie's name is called, that it'll give us even more insight as to what the heck is going on. And I'm definitely looking forward to all of that. I love Marvel so much. I love how they brought everything together in the end of that show. And I'm so glad that there's a Season 2. It'll be very interesting to see how they continue through that series and how it affects the rest of the MCU, how it affects all the other characters. Plus, also, they plan on introducing a lot of new heroes as well in this new phase. I know they we're planning on introducing like She-Hulk and Moon Knight and Miss Marvel into the MCU, so I'm looking forward to what they do with that and how that'll intertwine with everything. And, you know, what's with the decisions of those characters in particular. And also we're seeing the Eternals later this year, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. And Black Widow just came out. Like, I'm looking forward to everything that's, you know, that the MCU has going on. I always am. But yeah. But I did watch, I don't know if I talked about it in an episode yet, but I did watch Black Widow on opening day. Or I guess the day before. I watched it Thursday night. It came out on Friday. But I watched like the first showing at Birkdale, and it was such a good show. It was such a good movie, and I'm looking forward to what else they do with it. Actually, the day I'm recording this, I'm going to see it tomorrow with a group of friends, and I'm looking forward to that, to seeing where exactly, to being able to see it again. But I'm looking forward to seeing what the MCU is now going to do with the Black Widow. Because they definitely set up in the Black Widow movie that just came out, they definitely set up that we could see another, that I wouldn't be too surprised if we did see another Marvel movie with Scarlett Johansson reprising her role as Natasha Romanoff. I would not be surprised to see that, because they did open up stuff where a lot of times Black Widow was asked about how did she escape the Red Room, and she basically just sidestepped it and completely went off onto a new topic, talked about something else, or ignored the question entirely. And they asked like 2 or 3 times in the movie. So I feel like we could definitely see another Black Widow movie, but going backwards and going and looking at how exactly she left the Red Room and seeing how she took it, or how she thought she took it down with Clint, or Hawkeye, with Clint Barton, and seeing all of that. I feel like we could definitely see that. It's definitely interesting to see also the end credits, and now that, you know, Yelena is working with Valentina, and just seeing, you know, what exactly is going on with that. Why is she working with Valentina? And why is Valentina such a pain in the butt? I absolutely despise Valentina. The fact that she's about to send, Yelena on a mission to take down Hawkeye? Like, what? Why? It's like, I really do not like Valentina at all, but I'm looking forward to what is to come with that and where the MCU is going to take that. You know, what Kevin Feige and all of the people at Marvel are going to do with that. And also I'm looking forward to the Hawkeye show that's supposed to come out later I think it's actually supposed to come out next year or something. Or no, this year, I think. They said that, but there's a Hawkeye movie, or Hawkeye TV show coming out that's basically about Hawkeye teaching his daughter how to become, archery and how to become Hawkeye. Because in the comics, Hawkeye's daughter is known as Hawkeye as well. Or Hawkeye 2 or something. But basically, she's known as Hawkeye as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that's going to play out. How does she become Hawkeye? And what is the relationship between her and Yelena going to look like versus the relationship between Clint and Natasha. And like it'll be very interesting to watch, very interesting to see that dynamic, especially if Yelena does end up killing Clint. If she does end up killing Hawkeye, then what exactly is going to happen with all of that? What are we going to see moving forward? I think just about the only, like, criticism I have about the movie is I wish that in all of the faces that we saw, that one of the faces was somebody we recognized. Like, one of them was a character we knew to kind of maybe explain their behavior, or to that way also we see, okay, so Yelena's for sure going to be involved with XYZ character. We do kind of get that sense, or at least we know Yelena will be involved in the MCU moving forward, seeing as they put her together with, they had her working with Valentina. So, and we know Valentina is also working with the US agent, so we'll definitely see something going on there. Let me make sure I pay attention, because Welch is about to die. Welch, please do not hurt yourself. There we go. Use razor line. That's a good Welch. But I'm very interested to see what the MCU is going to do moving forward. Because I love Marvel. And I love everything they've got going on. So I'm just looking forward to the future of Marvel. And absolutely everything that has to offer. And then I'm trying to think of what day this episode goes up. But I'm not sure. I think y'all are seeing this on a Monday. If I remember correctly, I think this is episode 22. It's either... I think it's 22. Yes. I think this is 22, which should be on a Monday. Which means I'm almost done with my Disney vacation. As of when I'm recording this, I'm not sure if I'm going to blog it. I might blog it. More than likely, I'm not going to. But if I do end up vlogging it, then more than likely you've already seen some of those videos on the channel. If not, then you'll probably, if I do end up vlogging it, then you'll probably see those videos once I'm able to get back up here. Once I'm able to get back home. And once I'm able to actually upload them. So I think I'm taking my computer down with me, so I should be able to upload them when I'm down there. If I do end up vlogging. I think I will have some time where I'm by myself in the parks, so I should get the chance to vlog, and that would also give me a reason to want to stay in the parks longer. Okay, can you stop? Oh, great. You didn't want to tell me anything. But I'm still tossed up back and forth between that, because if I do end up vlogging, it'll just be on my cell phone. So I'm not sure how great that will be. How great the camera footage is going to be, but I don't think it matters too much, but if I do end up vlogging, I will post it on the channel later. I will post it on the channel at some point. But I'm still not sure if I'm going to do that or not. Sorry for being so indecisive, but hey. Waka waka zamana macarena. But today I volunteered for one team, which is a soccer camp that my church hosts in, okay then, I'm not a fan of all that damage you just did to Welch. But one team is a soccer camp that my church hosts, annually in just around this time each year. And so this is my second time volunteering for it, and it was a very interesting first day. We lasted about 25 minutes before we got rained out. We started outside, we ended up going inside for the rest of it, and it was very interesting. For those of you who know me, you know I'm not a sport person. So I go to help out just because why not? I finally got off of school, something fun to do once I'm done. And I was soaking in the rain day one. We've got 4 more days of this, but it'll be interesting. Or 3 more days? Thursday, Friday, Saturday? Yeah, 3 more days. But I go back to literally tomorrow. I'm going to be hanging out with friends I'm gonna watch Black Widow with them. And then basically once we're done, my friends are gonna drop me off at one team. And they're gonna drop me off to have fun there. But we're going to Birkdale to watch Black Widow. And then they're gonna drop me off. And then one of them is gonna drop me off at the elementary school that we're doing the soccer camp at. So yeah. But it was very interesting. Very, very interesting day. That polka, not bad, not bad. Alrighty. So today's episode will just be trying to get through the rest of Sweet Science, getting up to level 10 or 11, whatever the top level is. Once we're able to get all the way up, beat all the trainers, then I know exactly where to go in order to get up to, I know exactly where to go in order to get to Giovanni, or where Giovanni would normally be at. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that. So in the next episode, we'll be fighting our rival and biting Giovanni. Oh man. But just to let you know what is going on with that. And then, you may have already noticed, but to my right, there should be, at least I think that's my right. That might be my right. I don't know what direction is my right for you. I think that way. It's in some direction of me. I know that much. But the question of the day is now on the layout for you. So, the question of the day today is, what is your favorite evil team in Pokemon? So, just to give a rundown real quick of what are normally the evil teams, because we don't exactly have any of them in this game. But normally, Gen 1 and 2 is Rocket. A generation. Johto Hoenn. What the heck am I saying? Kanto Johto is Rocket. Hoenn is Magma and Aqua. Then in Sinnoh, we have Team Galactic. In Unova, we have Team Plasma. In Kalos, we have Team Flare. In Alola, we have Team Rocket. Or we have Team Skull. But then we also have the Aether Foundation. And then in Galar, Gen 8, we have Team Yell. And then we also have the Team Macro, or whatever they're called. But, Oleana's and Rose's organization. We have that team as well. So what is your favorite team out of those? I think for me, it would have to be either Aqua or Skull. I think Team Skull was, because up until Kalos, up until Team Flare, all the evil teams are actually very aggressive in what they wanted to do, and were actually very scary in what they wanted to do. I mean, come on, Gen 4 Team Team Galactic, Cyrus wanted to take down all of existence in order to make his own reality. He wanted to kill everyone. I'm like, come on now. So it's like, they were very, one-track minded? No, not one-track minded. They were just very set on what they wanted to do. And they really tried to achieve their goal. It wasn't until Gen 6 we kind of saw this in Chaos. Team Flare wasn't quite as, go-getter and quite as scary as the previous generations had been. But they still had the goal. They were just trying to kill everyone. Like, they just had a twisted view. Like, in some ways, I feel like Lysandre was kind of like, Thanos. Where it's like, he had a good idea, but went about it the wrong way. Like, yes, the world was going to shiznits. But killing absolutely everyone is not quite the way to fix the issue. So I feel like that's, but like, so Team Fire's still kind of scary. Team Skull is the first one where it's like, there's nothing scary about Team Skull. Like, there was absolutely nada was scary about Team Skull. So it's very interesting. So it's very interesting to see that. And then Team Aqua I really like because, one, I love Kyogre. I think Kyogre is just about one of my favorite legendaries. But Kyogre is definitely just about one of my favorite legendaries in the game. Okay, wait, Aurora Beam, is it? It's not very effective. And what the heck typing is this looking at? I'm pulling up the flavor chart on my phone. I have this page bookmarked on my phone, so I can easily come back to it. So, grape was half. So it's either cherry, orange, blue, or grape. And looking at the typings, I'm gonna guess cherry. So I'm gonna go ahead and Pie Beam. And what else? The only thing super effective against cherry is apple and raspberry. And lime should be neutral. If it is cherry. Oh shoot, that's not a good idea. Please don't tell me Welch is gonna go down. No. Why did both of y'all need to hit yourselves? You hit both of them, oh no. Okay. Holy cow, I don't get comfortable with it. Let me Pie Beam you, and let me switch Welch out with Petey, so that way y'all can see Petey in action. There we go, Petey, our little gold pie. So, but I like Team Aqua because, one, you know, Kyogre is one of my favorite legendaries of all time. I love Kyogre. And also, wait, did it just say that it was neutral? So this thing is either blue or grape. If it's neutral, if that was neutral. So if it's grape, blue should be super effective. Is this thing grape? It is. What the heck? Because blue is only as effective against grape and raspberry. Oh, actually, we were using grape. And it was resisted. Right? So that thing is grape. How the heck is that thing grape? It does not look grape whatsoever. Okay, then. That was random. But that, and also just Archie. Come on now. Like, what else can I hope for? Like, I like Archie. So, those are definitely my top. Those are my favorite. I don't think I could choose. I think between them, the Aqua. So I think Aqua would be my favorite evil team. But let me know in the comments, what is your favorite evil team in Pokemon? And then, yeah, just answer that below. Let me know. I'd love to see what you guys think of the evil teams in Pokemon. Alrighty. Got an iron. Quit. I'm stashing my money in the pot, please. Oh, not anymore! I'm taking your money. Nope, no money there. Okay. Well then, you should have stashed it in the other one as well. That way I could seal that one as well. Alrighty. So our grunt sent out Egg Love and Slugnut. So we could just figure it out. Slugnut is grape. And then blue, orange, and cherry are super effective against grape. So I am going to Hunger Dust the Egg Love and switch Welch out for Petey, because Petey should be super effective against the Slugnut. And I'm guessing this Egg Love is vanilla flavored, which, looking at this chart, vanilla is super effective against nothing and resisted by nothing. And also nothing is super effective against vanilla or resisted by vanilla. So hey. So Haribo can work on the Egg Love. And Petey is going to work on the Slugnut. I guess just about the best flavors in this game are vanilla and chocolate. Because vanilla is super effective. Vanilla is neutral on everything. Which basically means just it's a safe bet. And chocolate is only super effective against chocolate. And everywhere else it's neutral. It's not resisted. Nothing resists it. It doesn't resist anything. Like, nothing. Oh, Haribo got great. Alrighty, Haribo. You only need to eat yourself. But the Egg Love nom on itself. You don't need to. Alrighty, Haribo, let's switch you out for... Actually, let's get Zola out in here. You haven't seen Zola in a hot second. Let's do that. So yeah, there's not a whole bunch of typings in this game. I think there's only 12, right? Vanilla, cherry, strawberry, apple, orange, banana, lemon, lime, blue, grape, raspberry, chocolate. So yeah, there's 12 flavors in this game. Someday in the future, this would be an interesting game to come back to and do some sort of, like, monotype run. It would just be a little bit difficult because I wouldn't know exactly what mons are the typing we want to use. But other than that, you know, tiny detail. This would be an interesting game to come back and try to beat. And try to beat it mono run. So, sometime in the future, after we've done at least 5 other games before this, other than this. But in case you're unaware, once we finish with this game, I do plan on, just about immediately afterwards, I do plan on starting Pokemon Sweet Tooth with y'all. Since it is the sequel to this game and whatnot. If I remember correctly, Sweet Tooth added a whole bunch of mons to it. It kept just about all of the original mons and added a whole bunch, and added some to it as well. So that will be the next project we do to show y'all, you know, all the other fun mons that they came up with. Let me Super Potion Haribo. Let me Super Potion Haribo again. There we go. And that's Antidote Haribo. Yeah. But just to let you know, still on the side I'm doing this, the shiny hunt for Bullpix in Soul Silver. And I am still on phase 1. I haven't even, I've gotten 0 shinies so far. Very sad. I don't... There we go. Yep, that one. Somebody also, like, which is a fun thing that somebody, like, loved the game so much to do this. But somebody actually came up with a whole bunch of other typings. So the normal typings in the game are vanilla, cherry, strawberry, apple, orange, banana, lemon, lime, blue, raspberry, blueberry, grape, raspberry, and chocolate. Somebody came up with, like, an additional, like, 6 or 7 other typings and made a whole chart for it. And it's very interesting. The other typings they added are caramel, mint, peanut, cinnamon, coconut, molasses, honey, and marshmallow. Which I can definitely see how, knowing some of the mons, between this game and its sequel, I can definitely see how some of them could be some of those. You can definitely add mint flavor to Mintonite, cinnamon flavor to the Cinnasor line, and other ones. I'm sure, Haribo could be a honey flavored, because look at him. He looks like he's a thing of honey. You could add the marshmallow typing to, what's he called? To Snorlax. But it was very interesting to see exactly what they found. Or to see what somebody else came up with, and that somebody loved the game so much. Or enjoyed the game enough to be able to do that. But yeah. Yeah, it's very interesting. What the heck? Huh. Okay, let's stop looking at that. Okay, let me go back to the chart I have. There we go. But it's very interesting and to see how much that people love the game so much to be able to put in that much extra effort into it. So let's see. I wonder if we're finished. Okay. So you don't know what the heck is going on. I already talked to whoever was in there. So there we go. 9th floor, which I believe this is where the healing person is at. There we go. Card key open the door. You have weak points. I can nail them. Huh? Are you a builder? You look like a scientist. Keratorb and Egglove. It's very interesting how the leveling works in this game. Because we go from fighting, level 45s, and then we have a 28. Like, I was just fighting a level 45, or level 40 Egglove. Now I'm fighting a level 28 Egglove. I was fighting a level 45 Keratorb, or whatever his evolution is called, and now I'm fighting a level 2 Keratorb. Level 32 Keratorb. It's very interesting, to say the least. I will have to definitely look up what the Elite Four's levels are. If I'm even able to. Actually, I may have to watch a video to be able to figure that out. Because I have zero idea what the levels are. I'm gonna switch out to Petey to deal with that Lollywag. And then Lime is neutral on Grape, so I'll go then Razor Lime. Just because I think the other one, I'm not gonna remember these typings, especially if it's only for these two games, and then I don't know what I'm doing. Honestly, no clue what projects I'm gonna start working on once these two are done. I definitely am not that far ahead. I'm just thinking about this one and the one after. Not sure what I want to do next. I think I remember looking through ROM hacks and seeing what other ones. More than likely, I'm going to stick to a lot of ROM hacks right now. Just because those are a bit easier to have access to. because I can use, it's much easier to find emulators of those than trying to actually figure out how to record a DS or a Game Boy or, you know, or a Nintendo Switch screen to be able to do one of those games. So I'll more than likely just continue to stick to playing with emulators for now. And honestly, even if I do play one of the normal games, I'll probably find a way to play it on an emulator, in all honesty. So, hey, you're one of the 4 sour bros. Oh no. Alrighty, let's see what you got going on. Sour Grunt sends out Slug Nuts and Cultigrate. Cultigrate, okay. So, Cultigrate is probably grape flavored, which means only cherry, apple, or cherry orange, and blue are super effective against it. Actually, both of you are grape. So let me switch out to Petey because he's got the blue that's super effective. And switch out to Fanta because he's got the orange that's super effective. And that'll be the first time I bring out Fanta in a while. What was the other one? Cherry is super effective. Oh, I've also got cherry. Because our starter is a cherry flavored Mon. And then I feel like this video is actually going a lot longer than I wanted it to. Honestly, I thought this video was going to be a little on the shorter side. But I guess not. I also can't really see the time lapse or the timer of how long it's been going on. So, hey, I don't know. Don't ask what that was. Cause I don't know. There we go. Everyone's gaining experience. That's nice. Very, very nice. Ooh, Whimsawine. And Slugnut used Confuse Ray on Fanta. Okay. Okay, then I'm gonna Water Gun the Slugnut and Flamethrower the Whimsawine. I love that they made that they turned Cottony and Whimsicott into Cotta Grape and Whimsawine into alcohol mods. Although honestly, I can't think of also just where the... I'm trying to remember where Surf is in this game. When the hell do we get it? Hey. Alright, Petey got hungry. Nommed on himself. Petey! Stop eating yourself. And normally on the 9th floor is where you find the healer in Silphco. Ah, the thunder sounds lovely outside. But normally Silphco is where you would find the healer, so let's see if that's where you find it in this game as well. Honestly, not very sure, but we will see. We will, holy cow, most certainly see. I gained 1800 experience, or monies. There we go. Just please tell me still. There we go. Thank you, developers. Thank you for leaving her here. She's very useful. Alrighty. Alrighty. There we go. And then I think we have one more floor to explore before we move on. Cut, Grape, and Gumble. Alrighty. So with Haribo, I can Pie Beam the Gumble, and Welch can switch out to Petey, so that Petey can take down the Cut Grape. Hey! Haribo used Pie Beam. Honestly, it seems like I should probably switch Petey out front with how many grape types I continue to run into. So I may actually do that right after this battle, switch Petey with Welch. in terms of where they are on this one. Ooh, Velvivoire. Alrighty, I think Velvivoire is actually cherry chocolate. So I'm actually gonna just Pie Beam the Velvivoire and then Water Gun the Cultigrate. It's very interesting in this because normally you would not want to use Water Gun on a Cottony. You'd be trying to use a fire type move. But in this game, the water type move is super effective. So, like, very, very wild. Grape. Okay, Grape is only super effective against Raspberry, so nothing to fear there. Grape is only super. That's actually very sad. Grape is only super effective against Raspberry. Literally everything else, other than chocolate, is super. Other than chocolate and. Okay, let's hit the right one. But other than chocolate and vanilla, everything else is super effective against at least 2 or 3 other typing. Raspberries is super effective against cherry, strawberry, apple. Blue is super effective against grape and raspberry. Lime is super effective against orange and blueberry. Lemon against banana and lime. Banana against lemon and lime. Orange against banana and lemon and grape. Apple is super effective against cherry, orange, and banana. Strawberry, apple, orange, and blueberry. And then cherry is super effective in strawberry, orange, and grape. But then grape is only super effective against raspberry. Like, and then chocolate only super effective against chocolate. And it's the only thing super effective against chocolate. So it's very interesting. It's basically like, it's like how dragon typing would have worked pre-Gen 6, if not for ice typing. Because other than ice typing, dragon is only super. The only thing super effective against dragon is dragon. So yeah, there's another floor after this. How many floors are in this place? I am gonna get through all the floors in this episode, however long it ends up lasting. So if this episode ends up lasting a little bit longer than usual, then I apologize for that. But I do want to be able to get out of Sweet Science at some point. Alrighty, Science Guy Travis sends out Bonjour and Emopi. What the heck? That's the Chaos Mon they added. Slurpuff and... I think it's Slurpuff's pronunciation? I don't remember. Because I think Emopi is banana. And that other thing looks to be like lemon or something. Never mind. Because lime is super effective against... Oh, actually banana and lemon resist lime. Banana and lemon are effective against... Orange is super effective against banana. So... Oh, raspberry is neutral. That's why I was doing so much damage. And then Aurora Beam, Grape would be neutral as well. So let's try to do that. Whoa. What the heck? What's Slurpuff Sprite? Slurpuff, which is... What are you saying? Is there literally just like... There's literally spots missing in its sprite. What the heck? Emopi used Berry Punch. Emopi used Berry Punch. But that was neutral, so it's not very frightening. Very, very frightening. So let's see. Everyone's gaining some experience. No continues left. What the heck does that mean? Please tell me. What does that mean? Oh, alrighty. So I just gotta look at how long this episode is going, and this is really a long episode, y'all. This is seriously a long episode. Because currently we're at 45 minutes, according to the timer I just saw. So yeah. Sorry, my final grades for my classes are coming in through now. Finally. And I'm seeing stuff from my chem teacher, and that's the class I've been having. Final grades have been posted after applying special considerations. One attendance quiz, 5 assignments, 1 pre-lab quiz grade, and 1 post-lab assignment has been dropped. Okay then. Not bad. So I ended that thing with a B. That, I'm very happy with that, because I did not do well in that class whatsoever. Let me see if I can open up my college, and I'll let y'all know what I got on on all my classes. What was my final grade? Only my college would open. Actually, I'm trying to type this in one-handed over here, which is probably why it's taking forever. Log in. iBeam again. Oh, Touch ID. There we go. I'm trying to see if I can open this up. Alrighty. Alrighty. Hey, there we go. Turbo gained some experience. Very strange having single battles in this game, just because I'm so used to having double battles in this game. So I'm gonna switch Welch with Petey, just because I seem to constantly need Petey. And then I'll throw Welch on the bottom to lose my OCD. Ready? Found a Carbos. A rare candy, which I still have some of those from grinding. And an Ultra Ball, okay. So, in case you're wondering why I still have some from grinding, I grinded in the domes, in the battle domes. The one over by, Choco Bun. What the heck? But the domes over by, whatchamacallit, up by Pewter. I did it in that one. So that's why I have a whole bunch of rare candies left. So alrighty, there we go. Alrighty, y'all. Well, thank you so much for sticking with this long episode today. If you've enjoyed today's episode so far, please go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe if you are new. If you missed the last episode for any reason, and for some reason made it all the way this far, then go ahead and once this episode is finished, go check out the last episode. The link should be in the description below. And then answer the question of the day in the comments below as well. Let me know who is your favorite evil team in Pokemon from Generation 1 to Generation 8. Who is your favorite evil team? If you want to leave an evil team, if one of your favorite evil teams is one from a side game, feel free to leave that in there as well. I do not know the side games quite as well as the main games, so I may not know the team you're talking about, but feel free to leave it down below anyways. Thank you so much for checking out today's video, and I will see y'all again next time. Peace.